Hello sci-fi fans, this is Greg from Greg Reviews Sci-Fi, and today we're going to talk about a book called The Wrong Stars by Tim Pratt. Now, The Wrong Stars is the first book in the Axiom series. Pratt says on his blog that he's sold 2 more books to publishing house Angry Robots, which is good because this book is really good. It took me a little while to buy this book because Pratt normally writes other stuff like fantasy and other things. You can see it on his blog, and I don't love fantasy. There's some fantasy that I do like, but for the most part, the genre I stay away from. I just don't like it. Don't really care for magic and wizards and things like that. It's just not my thing. I like space and aliens. Now, the cool thing is The Wrong Stars totally has that. So the story focuses around Callie, the captain of the White Raven, which is like a freighter, kind of police, military, funky, I don't know how to describe it, but they belong to this organization that is kind of a peacekeeping organization, but she really hauls freight and does different things like that, and they're kind of shady, right? So they'll do some looting if it's not in their jurisdiction, things like that. The cool thing is there's some future tech, right? The only bad about the book is that the story is not super original. I've read a couple of books like this where they find a spacer that's in a ship that's from a past time and they trace it back to ancient aliens. It's not quite like that. I'm not giving away the book or spoilers or anything like that, but it's very similar. But listen, it's right in my wheelhouse, and I really liked this book. It was fast-paced. I busted it out in a couple of days. And I definitely recommend it to you sci-fi fans. I gave the story 5 stars. I mean, I thought the story was really good. It was well written. I mean, professionally written. The story arc was solid. The characters really good. The pace, like I said, was solid. The story arc was really good. The technology, I gave 4.5 stars. I didn't give it a full 5 because it was some of the same stuff I've already read about, I've seen. It felt very familiar, like it was in a pre-existing universe. And originality, I gave it 4 stars. It was an original story. It wasn't using someone else's stuff, but it felt very familiar, like the universe was familiar. It was nothing earth-shattering, no new idea, but it was a very well executed space opera. I mean, by the book, space opera, very nice. If you're into this, I definitely recommend you pick this one up. It should be an easy read. It's actually pretty long for a space opera, but it goes quick. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.